It's by my motherfucking self. You feel me? It's time for some soldier shit. You know, from the females and from the males. That's real. And it's time for the women. I'm not blaming on you, I'm not putting you in your corner, but you have so much you don't know. You have so much power.
See that a riot is the language of the unheard. And what is it that America has failed to hear? It has failed to hear that the economic plight of the Negro poor has worsened over the last few years.
How many summers like this one do you imagine that we can expect?
Well, I would say this, we don't have long. The mood of the Negro community now is one of urgency, one of saying that we aren't going to wait, that we've got to have our freedom.
We cannot look at this as an isolated incident. The reason why buildings are burning are not just for our brother George Floyd. They're burning down because people here in Minnesota are saying to people in New York, to people in California, to people in Memphis, to people all across this nation, enough is enough. And we are not responsible for the mental illness that has been inflicted upon our people by the American government, institutions, and those people who are in positions of power. I don't give a damn if they burn down Target, because you are paying instigators to be among our people out there throwing rocks, breaking windows, and burning down buildings. And so young people are responding to that. They are enraged, and there's an easy way to stop it. Arrest the cops. Charge the cops. Charge all the cops. Not just some of them, not just here in Minneapolis. Charge them in every city across America where our people are being murdered. Charge them everywhere. That's the bottom line. Charge the cops. Do your job. Do what you say this country is supposed to be about, the land of the free for all.
As far as people, they want me, when they first see me, to humble myself. They want me to be like this and just because they're scared of me. But I don't feel like that's my job, to humble myself, to show you that I'm not a threat. I'm not a threat, unless you're a threat to me.
And what you and I have to let the man know is we are peaceful people. We are loving people. We love everybody who loves us. But we don't love anybody who doesn't love us. We're nonviolent with people who are nonviolent with us. We are not nonviolent with anyone who is violent with us.
What branch you represent?
My name is Terrell Whitby. I'm the second vice president of the Sylvester Worth branch of the NAACP. And I'm seeking justice today and every day because our kids are our future. Yes. If we don't do nothing now, they're going to catch it later. So now we're standing up.
There's been a lot of issue with transparency through our law enforcement and our government. And of course, you know, when there's a lack of transparency, then there's something being hidden. Whether it has to do with the livelihood of an individual on the job site or in the school systems dealing with our kids and their education. I think that it's fair to say that no, everything has not been roses here in Sylvester, Georgia.
I believe that everyone has a right to life, liberty, and a pursuit of happiness, regardless of who they are. And it seems that in this community that people don't care. If you're African American, they don't care about your livelihood. They don't care if you get run down in the street and nothing, or shot down or whatever. I mean, they cover it up or they just don't care. Nothing happens. But I'm here because I believe that Black Lives Matter.
Right. Amen.
I believe that we need to stand up for what's right and stop letting people be killed and murdered at the hands of our law enforcement or anybody, and you cover it up. It's not right, and I believe that we need to stand up for our own community and the children, the people in our community. If we don't say anything, they'll continue to just push us down and run us over and as if we're dogs in the street, and that's not going to happen. We're here because we're concerned.
I can't breathe. 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 Stop killing us. Stop killing us. Stop killing us. Black Lives Matter. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing. It's such a gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. You want to be successful. You want to be like Trump. Gimme. Push. Step. Crush. I'm gonna rule the world, or I'm gonna change the world. But I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world, and that's our job. Is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because you're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it. I don't know how to change it, but I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody's going to clean it up.
On the way, and 2 young sons. Yeah. Do you want them hearing some of this stuff?
I want them to hear everything, because when they walk out my door, they're not sheltered from anything. You can't prepare people for war if we're gonna show them Barney. You know what I'm saying? And when they step out the door, anything goes in this world. So I want them to be exposed to as much things that they're going to be exposed to when they grow up. So it won't shock them, frighten them, and they know how to deal with every situation, good or bad.